Let God get in you like never before. This is not the season to walk away from God, ignore God, push him aside. This is not the season for that. God is, I'm telling you, raising people up. He is pulling people from the back seat to the front seat. He is pulling people from the back of the line all the way up to the front. How do I know? I don't have a lineage of preachers in my family. I'm just anointed. Amen. Just saying. He chose me to go through to share his word. Stop thinking he doesn't have anything for you to do. Amen. Strengthen yourself. Seek him. Stop allowing every wind and every wave to move you. Know who you are. Know who you are. Yes. My daddy said, I'm the apple of his eye. I don't need a guy to tell me. Y'all didn't get that. I don't need a man to tell me. He told me himself. I got you. I got you. He said, you are my chosen vessel. Come on, ladies. Go through the word and find yourself in it. Your name is in it.
That's a good word.
Strengthen yourself. Then study your enemy. The reason why you got to strengthen yourself before you study your enemy is because anybody that's called, chosen, or anointed, the enemy is going to fight. And if you're not prepared to fight the enemy, then you'll succumb to the enemy. Y'all didn't hear me. I'm telling y'all, this next wave, you got to be ready. You got to be ready when it comes. The last thing that I'm going to go over real quick and I'm going to take my seat is to secure your strategy. In other words, whatever God gave you to do, work on it. Write the proposal. What y'all waiting for?
My Lord.
It's business owners in here. Where y'all at?
Right here.
It's authors in here. Where are you?
She right there. They in here. They in here.
Come on.
They in here.
I need y'all to understand that it's greater than we could ever even imagine. Greater than we could ever even think. Stop thinking that what he gave you is so minuscule. Somebody in here has a daycare business. Who is it? Other than you. Not you. Okay. You need one?
She's on vacation. She's on vacation.
She's on vacation.
She's on
I
vacation.
know I heard the Lord say that. Somebody got daycare business.
Amen.
Do me a favor and tell her that the Lord said it's not just a daycare.
Oh God.
She is assigned to minister to every parent that comes in that door. Thus saith the true and living God. That's the problem. When God gives us things, we feel like it's for us. It's never for us. Never for us. When you look at it as ministry, then you understand how God gets the glory out of it.
Go ahead.
Figure out the strategy. Secure the strategy. Do what you have to do. Somebody needs to patent something. Somebody in here is a fashion person. I don't know who it is.
Janine.
Where's she at?
Right there.
Patent it. Whatever the design is. I hear the Lord say patent it. If you don't patent it, somebody's going to steal it. I'm going to tell you how I know. Y'all see the little pins and bows that all the women are wearing now? The little like Gucci print? I ministered that to a young lady. The Lord prophetically had me minister to her about 2 years ago. Now everybody's doing it and she's sitting on the sidelines. I'm telling you, go forward. Figure out the strategy. Patent it. Make sure nobody can take your idea. Because what God gave you is not only going to bless you, but it's going to bless somebody else. Women of God, you are greater than you can even imagine in Him. You are taller than you can even imagine in Him. I know it doesn't seem like it because we carry so much. Okay? Blame it on Eve. We carry so much and we carry everybody. But there's something unique and specific that God designed just for you. Don't allow your season to pass without putting your name on it.
Amen. Amen.
Don't allow your season to go past without authenticating it.
Amen.
If you put it on the shelf, hear me, God's going to pass you by. This is the season to come forth. In ministry, in business, in education. Somebody wants to go back to school. What you waiting for? The moment you go, God's going to release the resources.
Amen.
What are you waiting for? You got to know who you are in Him. Begin to speak those things that be not as though they already are. Begin to have faith the size of a mustard seed and watch Him move the mountain. Stop sitting on the gift. Stop sitting on the gift. Y'all can tell the praise and worship leader to write his song. I saw him go out the door. Tell him to write the song. Create the CD.
Amen. Amen.
Tell your husband that.
Is that your husband? Yeah. Make sure you tell him. Make sure you tell him. And his praise and worship CD is going to be unique. And you know what? It's going to reach the trenches. It's going to reach those hustler thug little boys in Baltimore City. You know why? Because he can reach them. Because he's lived through some things. I guarantee you, people are going to get saved by his CD. I'm taking my seat, and I know this is your Sunday morning service, and I'm so grateful to be here with you. But y'all got to get on the move. Amen. Y'all got to get on the move. I'm telling you, I see businesses popping up all through here. All through here. But you got to put some work in. Get to writing. Get to writing. Somebody needs to write a grant. I don't know, for something big that they're trying to do. Lord ain't releasing it to me, but y'all get to working. Get to working. Get to working. Allow your name to speak.
Amen. Amen.
Allow people to know who you are.
Yes.
So what you've gone through, the dust is about to settle.
Yes. Amen. That's good news.
And will you be standing when the dust settles? Is the question. Will you have accomplished something when the dust settles?
Glory to God.
It is in the trenches where you learn God.
Amen.
So when it's tough, when it's rough, do what you got to do. And when you come out, you can be like Martin Lawrence. Blah, blah. Because that's how it's going to be. My name is going to speak for me. I'm a child of God, and everything about me glorifies Him. Come on, put your hands together.